Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist. And today in shelter, at least for us, I don't know about all of you, and wherever you are, I hope everything is going as smoothly as possible, whether you're still in, whether you're gradually out or full-blown out, or wherever you are, all the good wishes and the honoring of those that are not as fortunate. And I mean sincerely. And another and is today is day 49, May 3rd, 2020, day 49. And this morning as I was getting ready, I was listening to the news and I cannot count, maybe you can, I didn't count. I'm wondering how many times that word unprecedented has come up in terms of just everything going on. And I thought, well, in a certain way, all of it is brand new. And you put it together and it is something that we haven't lived through as a country, as a global entity, as a state, as a city, as a community, as a person. And I was thinking that what if we were going to write, each of us, just a very small, not a whole manual, just 3 things that we had figured out, survived, and have some kind of a method or an offer or an advice or a tip that would help somebody else going through something like this. What would your 3 be? For myself, what I would offer is 1, most of all, that the person for themselves and the people around them, as often as they can, to be as kind and generous, and remember that everyone is going through the same thing, except we're all going through it, me, you, us, in our own individual way. And that's important. When I speak of, I don't know about other people, when I speak of us all being in this together, what I'm really saying is that we're all wandering around, getting everything together as best we can, putting it in one direction and focusing on that direction as much as we can. And the direction is to be safe, be ourselves, and be there for others as much as possible. And also with the kindness and the generosity, I would have a second point, and that is you're not always going to be that way. It's impossible. It was impossible when you were totally out there and knew nothing about a pandemic. It is not possible to just be perfect and at your best at all the times. So give yourself permission, and part of the generosity, to be human, to be yourself, to not always have the right word, to maybe use a tone, oh my gosh, I wish I could take that back, or just flare out and realize that it had nothing to do with that person. It was something going on with me inside. Maybe you've had that too. Maybe, I'm sure we all have. And so just that acknowledgement. Okay, I am having new things thrown at me, and whoever you're giving these tips to, let them know there will be things they've never dreamt of, that just thoughts, emotions, feelings, maybe some behaviors that they're just going to be shocked with. That can't be me. And we all have those things lurking inside of us. And when we're anxious or we're afraid or we're tired, those things come out. So maybe let yourself be embarrassed. And I'm going to offer, do not walk into the shame space. Nothing to be ashamed of. You're human. And that is the second thing that I would tell the person. And the third would be to find something, one thing at least each day that they do that is a routine, so that when things get a little wobbly, a little wonky, they have that. And I'm going to offer, if they can, they have it at a certain time during the day. It doesn't have to be a certain hour. Just maybe something they do first thing in the morning, or they do after lunch, or they do before dinner, or they do just before they go to bed. Something, some kind of a routine. My routine, one of them is doing these videos. Because when I have the morning and I know, all right, my first thing is to do a video, I know how my day's going to begin. And I have a sense of direction that everything else follows after that video. So that's what I would offer, that the person be as kind and generous as they can to themselves and others, and that they realize that this is something that they're going toward, and in between, to be able to acknowledge and forgive themselves for being just plain human and not perfect, that it's okay. We all are. It isn't just me, or it isn't just you. It's all of us. And the third is to find that one routine that is kind of like your North Star, or it's a handle to hold on to so you don't fall if you feel a little stumbly. What are the 3 tips, the 3 things that you would want someone else to know as they stepped into an unprecedented time? Because you know what? Those people are going to be so lucky, because you are here and hopefully have lived through it, and you have your story to tell about how you managed, and you are leaving a legacy for those people that have never been in a place like this before. So think about it. The 3 things that you would like somebody to know that would help them through some really hard times. And you know what? The things that you have learned about this pandemic era, which is still going on and may go on for a long time, those very 3 things are 3 things that you can tuck in your toolbox, whichever little section you want, and carry with you. Because you know what? When you get out there and there's some kind of a difficulty, some kind of a problem, some kind of a confusion, you know what? You say, oh yeah, I've got this pocket 1, 2, 3. Which of those would apply and help me out now? Or maybe they all three would. So you have another bottle of magic. And you know the wonderful thing is it's your magic. You created it. You can share it with yourself, and you've got it to share with others. Woo! All right, and you write that story, and take just a moment, if you will, and click that button and be a subscriber. Join with the rest of us. And as you take that story and write your 3 tips, remember that that story is creating your legacy. And take it out there whenever you can. Be proud of it, because you are here and you matter. And how you did it is so important. Thanks for coming. Come back. I will be here. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.